You suddenly felt so lost and had no motivation to do anything. You keep telling yourself you can't be this kind of person, you must be disciplined and train yourself to get up the mood as quickly as possible. But you just can't. Friend, I must tell you, you are not alone, and you are not the only person facing this by yourself. I have been experiencing this in the past 3 years. At a night, very late, like 2 a.m. and I haven't got showered. I had no motivation to do anything but to stay up late. I just can't let the day go. I ended up asleep at 3 a.m. feeling so tired the next day. And I skipped the whole day class. I'm hungry, so I grabbed food, using eating as an emotional outlet, covering up the fact that I am not changing to a new person. And as I'm eating food, I keep asking myself what kind of person I want to be, what kind of life I want to live in my life. Do I want to live in this life anymore? The answer is no, but I don't know what I want. I just know what I don't want. Tomorrow will be different. Tomorrow is a new day and I will be a new self. And guess what? No. So here's why. I figured this out and I felt so happy and excited to share with you guys because it is only one word. Maybe two, like output versus input. And sometimes I would just binge watch YouTube videos about motivation, about how to find your life goals and how to cultivate your interests and how to live a meaningful life. But that doesn't help after I watch those videos, until I found out that outputting is the only answer for curing your feeling of lostness in life. I found out this because I started to write an article on Medium. After I published on Medium, I feel a sense of satisfaction, calm, and release. The feeling I have been craving for so long, but I never felt so happy for myself having the feeling and ultimately doing something. I no longer is a person that does nothing. So this is when the motivation comes out. When you actually do something out, then you will be motivated. So how can you actually do it? Here's the thing I'm gonna share with you. And by the way, this is a cute bag I love its eyes so much, so I bought it from the elite bookstore. Okay, so back to the topic.
Wait me for a second. I need to go shower now.
Hi, I'm back from showering, and now I'm going to share with you guys about the 5 ways I discovered to walk away from the myths of feeling lost in university. First, go to cafe to study. You may wonder, what? Go to cafe can boost motivation when you don't even want to walk out of your door? Yes. Imagine yourself walking to a cafe, having cake that you urged for so long, but you have been losing weight and everyone tells you you can't have cakes after 3 p.m. You can't have desserts when you are bloated. You have to restrict your diet. Now just imagine yourself drinking your favorite drink. Just imagine yourself sitting there. Don't do anything. Are you feeling better now? Feeling good allows us to have motivation to do something. So that's why we tend to think as long as we have good mood, we can have motivation. But only thinking about that is not enough. We have to take action. So what is the action? It is not clicking another YouTube video telling you how to boost your motivation, how to restrict your dopamine. It is not about that. You just have to walk away from where you are now. Changing the environment will help you a lot when you are feeling unmotivated and so lost in life. You just have to tell yourself that you are going to a coffee shop and feel the good atmosphere there. That's it. The second one, if you can't skip your class, I have a way for you too. You can't go to the cafe. So now you sit at your lecture hall and you think, why am I here? I'm learning the things that I don't know why I'm learning this, and I'm not sure how many percent I remember after I graduate from this university. And how can I apply this knowledge? Something that can make my life better or make money. I once thought about it, but then I figured out a way that you can use your time effectively in your classroom. That is, combine what you have to do with what you love to do. What you have to do is to sit in a lecture hall, listening to the professor talking about the lecture, what you have to do. And what you want to do is scroll your phone. Or you want to write your novel, you want to watch YouTube videos. So combine them. You can use the time in your lecture as a podcast. For me, when I go to lecture, I would use the time to study for that subject or the upcoming exam. And for me, I'm a visual learner, so listening to the professor talking and go through the slide won't help me a lot. So I downloaded the past papers and also some materials that is for the exam, and I started to use the 2-hour or 3-hour lecture time just studying by myself. And you know what? This is very efficient for your study because you only have 2 hours or 3 hours to study. That is your fixed time. Your time is locked when you're in the lecture hall, when you're in the classroom. You have to sit there. So why not just study there, and you can do whatever you want after the class end. And if you are at home or studying by yourself and you just don't want to study, you want to distract yourself from the study materials, what you can do is when you click on TikTok or Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube videos, you can just put it there and open up your laptop or your iPad at the same time and study. Everyone tells you that this is not a good way for studying. You should stay focused. But what if you just spend 2 hours scrolling your phone but not studying? What if you just spend 2 hours watching YouTube while studying? You have studied, not that much, but that's okay. You have studied, that is enough. Just like if you have walked out of your door, going to a coffee shop, that is enough. You don't have to study all the materials and be like a pro or be like that student. Your state now isn't that pro state, so just be you at the moment. If you can study for 2 seconds, just study for 2 seconds. That is enough. Third, think about what life elements make your eyes light up. You know what? Studying is just so tiny portion of your life. Think about your life. After you graduate from college, what do you want to do? You may tell me that you are going to graduate school, going to med school, law school, going to work. And how about after you retire from your work? What are you going to do? Are there any side hustles that you want to do? For me, when I first got into college, all my thoughts were I need to study as hard as I can because all my classmates are very diligent in studying. I have to be one of them. But then I thought, am I really want to be like them? What kind of person I want to be in life? What kind of life that I want to live in? After I graduate from this college, all our classmates are going to be a TCM practitioner, so do I. But Is that all? Is my life all about being a TCM practitioner? Then I started to think, how can I use this time to explore life as fun as possible? How can I create the life I want? I keep asking myself this, and after 3 years, I finally discovered it. That is, I want to create. I want to share my frustrations and how I overcome them by creating. So that's why I'm on YouTube. During the editing process, I oftentimes feel so happy. That is the happiest moment in my life. Although I have to spend so many hours on editing, that is the thing I love to do. Besides, in 2023 July, I went to Singapore, the Nanotechnological University, for 1 month exchange, and that was also a life-changing experience for me. During that month, I met students from around the world, and I really love to exchange our cultures and share our interests, but I found out that I have difficulty talking to them because some of them are native English speakers. They're talking way faster than I thought, and also there are many slangs and the topics that only they know. So I have the feeling that I have to practice speaking English because I want to chat with them. I want to express my feelings and understand what they're talking about in the future when I have the opportunity to meet them again or to meet friends around the world. So all that comes to my mind that my life is not just about studying Chinese medicine. Chinese medicine is going to empower me and let me to help others solve their health problems. But that is not all about my life. After thinking about this, firstly I started to post things on my Instagram writing account. Then I started to use English to write, and then I decided to step out of my comfort zone to speak English, share my frustrations and my ways to overcome it on YouTube. This made me feel so happy and motivated after I combine those things that I love to the thing that I have to do. For sleep or wake up very early. When you're now very frustrated, try to sleep early. And when you sleep early, you will feel nothing because you just sleep. At the night, we would feel urge to do something, but the next day we will feel so tired because we stay up so late thinking about how to make our life better. But if we don't actually action, that doesn't count anything. So try to sleep as early as possible and let tomorrow be tomorrow. Try to let today go. If you can't sleep early, try to tell yourself, wake up early. You may wonder, are you kidding me? I'm just so tired. How can you tell me to wake up early? Let me explain. Yesterday, I slept 12 a.m. but today I woke up at 4. What made me do that? I know I am a morning person and I'm most productive in the morning. Today is one of my friend's birthday and I want to make a card for her. But yesterday I was choosing the pictures that's suitable for the cards and ended up 12 a.m. I woke up with tears in my eyes because I didn't have enough sleep. I feel so tired. But after I started to create the cards, I feel that this is the life that I love so much. I never felt so productive, motivated at the beginning of the day. And today morning, I felt it. I know I'm doing the thing that I love to do. I'm living in the life that I love. Although it's just one morning, it's just from 4 to 10 before my lecture. But that is a sign for me. I love this kind of life. So how about give it a try? Just wake up one day at 4 a.m. and do the thing you want to do for so long. Like if you want to draw something, wake up tomorrow to draw it. No matter how tired you are, you just pick up your pen and start to draw. Or you want to make a YouTube video. How about make a YouTube video about waking up at 4? Just for one day, try it. And also, if you really do the thing in your head and you make it into action, you will be proud of yourself. And that kind of feeling about yourself will lead you to the motivation to do more things in your life. It's just like a snowball. It rolls and rolls, and it will be bigger and bigger day by day, moments by moments.
I open up my eyes, ready to fight for all the dreams that hide inside my heart. I won't give up.
And the last tip I found not only effective but also long lasting and also makes your heart sing, which is creating. And did you remember what I said at the beginning? Output rather than input. It is the core of boosting motivation. You have to give what you have to others, whoever it is. Just give what you have. If you give someone something, you will feel happy. You will feel worth living. A month ago, I started this YouTube channel updating weekly. Every day thinking about this takes me so much time, but I keep asking myself, if I were not spending this time editing and creating videos, what would I do? I would go back to my unmotivated mode. I would spend my extra time not studying, not socializing, not doing the thing that I want to do in my life. Instead, I would do things that makes me feel so guilty, like I would stay up late binge watching YouTube videos. I would stay up late having late night eating and then crying, asking why is my life so miserable. But when I started to create YouTube videos, I started to make my thoughts into action, and I started to create a project that I have never felt so motivated and so happy from the bottom of my heart since I got into university 3 years ago. At this moment, I know that creating stuff can boost motivation, and I strongly believe in that. So that's why I keep telling myself that I can't stop creating things, because that is the thing that makes my life move on. Just like water, it makes our lives go on. Creating is the thing that makes me actually living the life. I feel so meaningful when I'm doing creating stuff. And I hope everyone, you guys now watching this video, can feel the same feeling. Think about the things you want to create in your life and make it into your daily life. Make it into your life. Make it possible. Make it into an action. Wake up early tomorrow and do the thing that is now in your head. You can do it. Hi friend, I'm so proud of you. You made it this far. And if you see this, please comment down below what are the things or what is the thing that you like to create tomorrow morning. 𝐭𝐲𝐞𝐫的一个小